Welcome back to the page. What the hell? Supreme week 1 is dropping tomorrow. Let's take a look and see what's dropping and what's actually going to be good, what's hot, what's going to resell. Is it going to resell? Who knows? Anyway, let's take a look and see. I always refer to Supreme community. You know these guys from Instagram. So as well as that is drops by Jay. But yeah, they're all pretty much accurate when it comes to like what items are dropping every week on Supreme. So yeah. Also guys, if you are interested in this stuff, make sure to leave a like. I will be doing live cops tomorrow, so I'll be doing that on my TikToks as well as the YouTube. Tune for that. There's quite a lot of stuff. We've got the CPFM and varsity jacket, and I was right, everyone is referencing CPFM. I did mention on my video before that I thought Cactus Plant might have been CPFM. It is. Obviously, it was pretty obvious, but when that comes to like maybe the secondary market, will it actually resell? I personally think it will, just because I looked at the varsity jackets from last season, and even when those dropped on week 1, those had some resale value anyway. I think they had like I believe it was a Tiger varsity jacket, which I'm looking right now, and they're doing like in certain sizes like £1,000 plus. I think in terms of resale on the first day, it won't be like £1,000. It'll probably be somewhere between like the 600 and the 700 mark. Always starts a bit small, and then obviously once it sells out and then the weeks go by, then a lot of the stuff gets a little bit more limited. So yeah, but to be fair, these varsity jackets from last season looked a bit more promising. They have a cool arc logo on them, and yeah, the pattern and design of it's like based off like one of the really old 90s versions of the jackets. So yes, who knows, it might do well. It is CPFM, so obviously the hype with CPFM, you got obviously people who like CPFM as well as Supreme. There'll definitely be collectors for it. If I had to choose the colorways, I'd probably go either black or red. The brown colorway is a bit crap. Black or red, I'm definitely going for one of these tomorrow. You'll see hopefully if I cop or not. But yeah, also another thing for the free gift, they're actually bringing back free gifts. They didn't used to do it for like a few years. I think they did it last season, but now the new gift is apparently a silly straw, which is kind of funny. Like there's one with the glasses when you suck on a straw and it's like goes around your glasses. But this we don't know what it looks like, but it's just a mock-up. But assuming it's going to be like spelled out as Supreme, but who knows? Let's take a look. Obviously the Futura box logo is dropping this week. Will I think that'll do well? To be fair, based on like the other box logos, they probably might do like 20 or 30 pounds above retail in my opinion. As well as that is the Maradona tee, which is kind of strange because the Maradona tee costs more than the Futura tee. If I was to think, the Futura box logo would actually go for more than the Maradona, but the Maradona is going for more. I don't get it. It's just one print, unless there's like something on the back that I don't know. Yeah, Maradona might do well. I'd say probably focus on black and white colorways. Same for the Futura box logo. I might actually go for a personal in a black one. Actually not a black one, maybe a white one or a gray. There's a few other bits. We've got obviously the other tees. All the tees that we saw before are dropping. None of them are really interesting. Maybe this Muppets one with I can't pronounce its name, the Ralph, the dog from the Muppets. We've also got the Max Tool Churcher, that might do well. We also got the Gears truck, that might also do well, but it's costing 110 quid, so probably not. Supreme Hanes is back. This time we've got grey colorways, but Hanes doesn't really do much anymore, to be honest. So I'd just avoid that unless you want to go for like a personal pair of Supreme Hanes, but you could probably just get a black or a white pair anyway. So yeah, we've also got the skate decks, the Rooters box logo, that's going for £60, but that won't do anything. Looking at the big logo Chanel that I mentioned before, I'm looking at the thumbs up and the thumbs downs, people's reactions based on how they think. It's got quite a lot of reactions. When I looked on Instagram, it was kind of like 50-50, but the reactions on the Supreme community are saying it's more heavily towards a good item to cop. So I would probably go by that. But to be fair, a lot of people on Supreme community like to like fake the ratings just to try and make people avoid getting it. But then obviously it actually resells in the end. So people will just mass downvote a lot of stuff. So I wouldn't take a lot of the votes as serious anyway. We got these Delta Carabiner locks. That's 24 quid. The shares are dropping, but that's like £100. Not interested in that. The Futura skate decks, and if you like skate decks, I'd suggest probably going for one. I think the grey one looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. The grey, the black, I think that those two are the better colorways, but obviously it's most likely a personal, so you choose whichever color you personally like anyway. The backpacks are obviously dropping, but those are pretty much useless. The Gradient Space Dye beanie, £36, not too bad. Oh, also the Gore-Tex anorak. It's not the tape seam with the Kermit on the back, but the suggested price is £258 or $298, which is quite interesting for a Gore-Tex jacket. It's normally like in the 300 mark, but that's a good like guesstimate as to what the Kermit might go for. I think the Kermit might be $398 in my opinion, or perhaps $350, but yeah, we'll figure it out whenever that drops anyway. So small box logos, the ones with the tree pattern might be pretty good. Obviously we got the Futura sweater that's dropping. There's a lot of mass downverts on this for some reason, like 108 downverts, but I think it looks pretty nice. I'd personally just go for the olive colorway because that's my personal one that I would go for. So I probably will be going for the olive colorway. I'll probably go for a few more as well just to see what resale might do. Obviously the fishtail parkas are dropping, but I'm not interested in that. That's like way too much money. $4.98 for a fishtail parka? Nah. Oh, we also got the football tops that are dropping. The ones that say Supreme with the 99s on the front. That's retailing for £98, $110. But I don't think that'll do pretty well. I just don't like the actual design of the football top. We've also got the full fur jacket, which is really cool. It's $378, $398. Quite a decent amount of offers. It might actually do well. It might be very limited as well, just because of how cool it looks. It definitely gives me some like luxury design style vibes to it, and I think the brown one might actually do well. That depends on how much money you guys have. I don't personally think I'm going for it because I want to focus on the Chanel one with the CPFM, but yeah. There's also a few tees. They're not really interested in. Obviously the baggy jeans are dropping. We've got hats, obviously all the tees. The reversible down puffer jacket is dropping. That's going to be retailing for $298, £258. It's just a nice personal copy if you actually like it, not gonna lie. We also got the satin hooded track jacket, which a lot of people are downvoting for, which is quite interesting. I've seen a lot of fashion TikTokers like rave about this jacket. The satin is kind of putting me off though, but I think the blue one and the brown might do pretty well. It really depends on type of people that are going for it and whether or not how much stock there is. More hats, more bags. I'm just looking at all the stuff. There's a lot of crap stuff. I would say the cashmere sweaters are dropping over $218 for a cashmere hoodie. That's kind of expensive. A lot of hooded sweatshirts that I just not personally do not like. Same thing for the blurred soccer jersey. That's got mass downverts on it. So I don't know if that's a specific strategy for people, a mass downvert in it just to try and get personal. I don't know. I just don't think a lot of stuff is good that's dropping. And obviously the satin track pants. I mean, if you're buying a track jacket, you probably have to go for the pants as well. Yeah, I just don't think week one is as exciting as it was last year. But yeah, there's a few bits that might do pretty well. It's coming at quite an expensive cost though, in my opinion, but who knows? Stuff might drop. So if I were to guess, the big logo Chanel will do pretty well, as well as the Futura box logo, perhaps the Maradona tee, who knows? That could be like a low-key flip. And I think that's about it. None of the accessories are standing out to me. Perhaps the Futura sweater might do pretty well, especially in the olive colorway, but nothing else is actually like standing out to me. So yeah, there's only like 3 things that I'm probably going to go for, which will be the Chanel CPFM varsity jacket. Obviously I want to go for the Futura box logo, as well as the sweater. So those are my 3 that I'm going to be going for tomorrow. Let me know what you guys are going for tomorrow in the comments. Be sure to subscribe if you actually made it to the end of this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video.